Alrighty then.
Welcome to Outdoor Fun.
Alrighty then. Back at the cottage. Wednesday afternoon. Wow, is it ever foggy? You can't even see. I can barely see where the water is. Anyway, wild day. Well, I got a good week ahead of me here. I'm excited. I'm going to start working on the spare room and cleaning out the work shed, getting that all ready. That's going to be awesome. So that's this video. And then the other videos, you just have to stay tuned and see what they're like. Anyway, I need to do a couple things. See you shortly. Alrighty then. Beer run. Let me show you what I got. Alrighty then. We got 2 crack canoe for Moosehead. 2 Miller Lights. A Corona. And I already have a whoosh light in the fridge. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have any beer. Anyway, that's good for now. Got some work to do. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Check out the spare room. It's going to be interesting. Actually, a lot of good memories in here. I'm sure my son will like this part of the video. A lot of memories in this room right here. Hey, Ben. Look at this. Look at the baseballs. First home run at the cottage, May 18th, 2014. Ben home run 2012. That was the one we hit in Canada, one of the ball fields out practicing. All his old cars. He's got a whole thing of Hot Wheels here. We got to save those. We should see. Oh yeah, check that out. Man, yep, got to save all that. Got a little electric guitar here, Epiphone. Flippers for out on the water. Oh man, he had a lot of fun with this here. This is a little net. You go up the little river there, the side river, and throw that in and catch minnows. Look at all his golf balls. Old golf. Kept some of his scorecards. Little knife, tilly hat, binoculars, target practice, a couple of pellet guns, BB gun, army blankets. This hat I think is from Cuba. We went to Cuba. And then this crate, the ammo crate, we bought. This was full of fireworks we did for Canada Day one weekend. That was awesome one year. Yeah. And then, his wall, definitely he's got the this puzzle. That's been hanging here for years. Got one, I think the original Canada flag that I had flying here, and it started to rip apart, and instead of throwing it out, Ben put it up on the wall. And he's got his signs here. Let me see if I can get over here. Welcome to the water. He has whoa, I almost fell. I stepped in that. Oh yeah, and his fishing rod. He's a big fisherman. And then there's another sticker behind this window. It's Harley Davidson, but it's fallen off. One pirate sleeps here. That's pretty cool. And actually, this is one of the original paintings from the cottage, so the previous owners. Anyway, let me. I'm gonna start tidying stuff up and putting it into some of these containers so that we don't lose any of it. Stay tuned. Oh wow, this is actually really cool. Check this out. I'm not even gonna. There's a bunch of stuff in there that Ben might not even want, but I just can't. I can't throw that out. I'll throw some of the other stuff in here and throw them into the bins, and then he can kind of go through everything. Pellet gun fits in there. This pellet gun I bought in Toronto when I was in university on co-op program. And this BB gun right here was my dad's. And I got it after he passed away. Ben used to do a lot of target practice out here. All his army men. He's got a little container here with a bunch of army stuff. And if you remember my leveling the cottage when I was down there, I found one of his little army tanks. So it's just sitting outside where he can grab it anytime. Another little pellet pistol. This is one of those little plastic pellets. It's so funny because I didn't really want him to have this stuff. And I was like, oh. Anyway, I'm glad that he did. And once I allowed him to kind of take his pellet gun and go to the pit and start firing on his own, I think that was kind of special for him, I think. And one of the reasons I think he really enjoyed coming out here. I know I really enjoyed my time at the lake that I grew up on, at Yoho. All right, well, that's good. I'm just going to kind of start to get everything organized. Don't need to show any more of this. I just kind of a little memory lane thing. So hopefully Ben appreciates this. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty then. Well, it doesn't take too long to get things kind of cleaned. Anyway, so I need to, I'm going to take this bed, put it in the other room, and then I'm going to give the floors a good cleaning. I'll take everything off the walls, and I'm going to paint the walls. And I got to do a little bit of work back here. I want to have access to the plumbing, so I'm going to move this closet out. And I don't know if I'm going to do new flooring right away or if I'm just going to put a rug in here. Anyway, stay tuned. Let's see what it looks like when the bed's out and it's all cleaned up. Won't be long. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Before I get too much work, I need a break. Cheers. Crack canoe. God, that's a good beer. Wow, 3.5%. This is Moosehead's Ultra Premium Light Beer. Crack canoe. Man, they didn't have this when I was growing up in New Brunswick, but man, I tried this for the first time maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. I'm thinking, and I was like, wow, what a great beer. Nice concept too, 3.5%. I wish they had more beers that were lower than 4, like 3%, 2.5%. I think that'd be nice, especially when they're good tasting beers like this. Good job, Moosehead. Maybe, yeah, there could be a future sponsorship there too, especially if Miller Lite doesn't come through. I keep waiting, but haven't seen anything yet, but it's all good. Anyway, I got more work to do. Oh yeah, I went and played snooker today at the Ottawa Snooker Club. Went and practiced. What a great facility. I'll have to do a YouTube video on my Mike Hogan Indoor Fun video, our YouTube channel, and see what that looks like. Anyway, my birds, they need to be fed. I'm sure they're going to be excited. Guys. Come on, birdies. Hey, Bojays. Hey, chickies. Where are ya? Where are ya? Sure, the squirrel will be here too. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna sit back, relax for a bit, have a beer, listen to some music, and then I'll get back in there and move that bed out, sweep everything up, get all organized. And I need to do some work in the workshop. I need to get the workshop tidied up, organized, so I can get some of my tools ready. I'm gonna paint that room, spare room. Try to get that done this weekend if I can. And get the workshop all ready so I can bring some of my tools that I have at home that I want to have out here as well. Anyway, that's it for now. See ya. You guys be nice. You guys be nice. Guys. Hello. Buddies. Come here. Come here. Come. Hi. Come on down. Come on. Hello. 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 Get some. There you go. Oh, they're so cute. Anyway, they're so close to getting them to feed out of my hand, but I guess maybe if I took that down and just put a whole bunch, maybe they would. Anyway, wait for the blue jays. They'll be here soon. Stay tuned. The blue jays are coming. The blue jays are coming. Alrighty then. Well, there's the two pillows. I just need to get the mattress and the box spring. I'll put them in here. It's heavy. Actually, it's not that heavy. Ugh, it's just awkward. Not really a one-man job, but oh, I'm dragging the garbage bag. You can do it. Come on, get in there. Oh. Come on, right there. A little more. Yeah, that's good for now. All right, now I just gotta get the metal bed frame. Let's see what it looks like under there. She's a little dirty in here. I forgot I had those. That's the flooring that I have in the main cottage. I had some left over, so I put some under Ben's bed, and there's some in the workshop. So I'll get it all organized. Oh man, that floor is dirty. That can wait till later. I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. I'll take care of that. Well, maybe tonight. No, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Yeah, do it tomorrow. That's it for tonight then. See ya! Cheers, Miller Lite. Whew. Got a little fire going. Gonna hang out, listen to some music, and think about what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week. I think I got a good plan. Should be fun. A little mix of in and out, indoors and outdoors. Oh man. Anyway, at least it's nice and warm out. But I think it was 10 degrees earlier. So, pretty nice. Didn't have to bother putting the wood stove on. It was already almost 55 degrees when I got here. I just put my little heater on. It's already 60, almost 65 in there. It's nice and warm. Anyway, sit out, relax, take it easy for the night, and get back at it tomorrow. See ya! Alrighty then. Man, it's windy. It's starting to get a little chilly too. Anyway, I'm gonna grab all the stuff that's in this shed. I'm move it out, see how much I still have to throw into the bunkie. I got lots of room. I made room in the bunkie. Just opened this bag of bungees. I needed one bungee. I guess I could have just tried to get it out, or maybe put it back. Anyway, I got a mess of bungees now, but that's all right. Maybe this will be my bungee box. Holy smokes, I forgot how much stuff I got in there. Maybe this is going to take a little longer than I thought. Maybe it's going to be a part 1 and a part 2 of spare room and workshop. So anyway, let me do a little more tidying and then I'll show you what it looks like. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, starting to snow a little bit. Anyway, wind's picking up a little as well. I ended up not having to put anything in the bunkie. I just kind of cleaned everything up. I got three garbage bags. I just need to do a little extra clean here. Hey, Tuesday scores, cross check. Alright, let me show you the difference. Alrighty then. Yeah, so, I mean, I still have to tidy this whole corner. And I need to bring the other of this flooring in from the spare room. What I think I'll do is next week, well, I'll bring that stuff in, just put it in here for now, but I'm gonna find a spot for this wood. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use it or not. Originally I was gonna do the bunkie with it. Then I was gonna do the porch with it. I just don't know, I might just, I'll have to find a spot for it for now, but anyway, that's it's looking a lot nicer in here. I'll take some garbage back home, and that's it. And I gotta go in and get the spare room all cleaned out. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Cheers. Whoosh. Bye. I needed a break, and I just came out, and this is an old swing. The tarp, it was like a kite. It just smashed up against the fence, pushed the fence a little bit over. So now I gotta see if I can't rig something to tie that fence a little bit more securely. I just have it just kind of a little bit of privacy. I think I'm gonna put some sort of, a nice lattice. I like lattice, and I originally had it there because Kylie and the other dogs would come up in the yard. But then I kind of got used to having just a nice little privacy here. So anyway, let me see if I can come up with something. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I pick up one of these old basically tie down for boats on the dock. See if I can't make a better connection. Yeah, that's nice and strong. I just gotta figure out how to secure it. I don't want to hurt the tree. Need to come up with a plan. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Yeah, I've got this tied off to this big branch. I just need to tighten it a little bit better. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I guess I created a knot that I never knew about. don't even know what that knot's called. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, all I did was I just loop, and then I brought a double loop, and then I brought it through the loop and tightened it. Yeah, like I went loop, and then I brought a double loop, and then I looped in the double loop. Anyway, I don't know, I'll have to go look that up, but it actually works. So I could just, I'm not sure what I'll do with this little dangly piece. Well, maybe I'll use that to hang my hummingbird feeder. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, that was on purpose. I made that on purpose. Anyway, that's it for now. Time to relax. Oh, ducks. Zoom. Oh, wrong way. I don't know if you see them. Hopefully you see them. 4, 8, 12, 14. Alrighty. The wind. Oh man, that flag needs to be replaced. Alrighty then. So bed frame is out, and now I just gotta collect all this flooring and then sweep this room out and get it nice and clean. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty, man. This place, she's dirty. I'm gonna have to get down and scrub some of this. You can hear that. There's little BBs. That's funny. All right, let me get the dustpan and collect all this dust and dirt. Stay tuned. All right, that is a lot better. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, hopefully the Swiffer wet jet is working. Last time I used this thing, it leaked. So anyway, I'm just gonna put a fresh bottle in because the other one was done. Let's see. Ah, it's working. Just the angle here, so you can see my masterpiece at work. All right, well, I'm gonna have to probably use 2 or 3 pads. I gotta get this all scrubbed nicely, so I'll get that done and I'll get the stuff off the walls. Let me show you. Yeah, so you can see it's got some spots that need to be scrubbed. I'll just get everything off the walls for now because I got some paint, so I am going to paint. I do need to figure out what I'm doing here. I want to have access to the plumbing, so I might just put maybe a piece of this here. Probably just going to leave, not sure, I'm going to have to build some sort of an access panel. Yeah, I'll have to do that. So this wall, I might paint this one last once I do that. But I'll be able to paint everything else. I'm going to do a nice coat of white, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do my accent. Because I'm going to do like a different color at the top and the bottom with trim. And then I'm going to do an accent wall here, I think out of cedar or pine. Not the whole wall, just a certain amount of it, just to kind of give it a nice little look. Anyway, stay tuned. Let me get this all cleaned up. More Swiffering. Night and day difference. Alrighty then, everything's off the walls except for this last bracket for the curtain. Awesome. Well, that's it for today. I got to take a couple of nails down, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'll get the paint. I got to do a light sanding, and it's going to be all good. I'm going to paint everything white to start with. I don't know if I'll do it all tomorrow. At the very least, I want to get all the kind of the outer trim, put the tape up, outer trim, and then maybe next week I finish it. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for tonight. See ya! Alrighty then. One thing I always find fascinating about this position on the lake is how fast storms come in. Wind picks up, but it just always seems to come right at us, and you can tell. You look and all of a sudden you can't see across the lake, and then it slowly comes towards you, this big whiteout. Alrighty then, 5 minutes later, and everything's back to normal. Haha, see ya! Morning, cheers. Nothing like a coffee in the morning. Oh, I just slept in. It's like 7:30. Wow, I never do that. Whew. Anyway, I just thought I'd add to the board here. So this is basically done now, which is good. But the big thing now is the shed workshop and that spare room. And so this is coming along. It looks like this is probably going to take a couple of weeks to get done. On the new, for the electrical, I forgot to add the outdoor what do you call that, sensor light. At the bunkie. And I'm thinking about doing a fan light in the kitchen. And a big one that I forgot to add is new windows. That's the one thing right now that's making a huge difference in heat loss, and I can tell, especially when it's windy. When it's windy, these old windows definitely have a little leak. Just the edges. These are old windows, like probably from the 70s when this place was built. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of just get that all documented. So we got a good day today. Going to do some more work on the spare room and getting that shed into a workshop. And actually, I think that's perfect. I'm going to go shed to workshop. I think that's a perfect segue, because that is basically what I'm doing. And then the spare room is going to turn out really nice. Anyway, that's it for now. See ya! Oh, I just missed him. If he'll come back out. Big buck. Oh man, I wish I had my camera all set up. He's going back in there. Very cool. See ya! Alrighty then, at the property, gonna go check the cameras. Hopefully get some good pictures and some good video. And I'll put those at the end of the video as normal. And then afterwards, I'm heading to Perth and I'm getting me a pizza. See ya! All right, there's a deer on the secondary trail. I just spooked him. I don't know if there's two or not. There's some tracks. So he should have ran right by the camera I have up here, and he probably went down the trail. Well, I might even get him on video. So what time is this? Like 10:30, Friday, 28th. This would be pretty cool, actually. I might actually get him on the cameras. That would be awesome. Looks like Ben came through here on his ATV. This is cool, because this is the whole intention of having this as like a little trail. But it definitely needs to be worked on for a trail. Just widen a bit, a couple spots. Well, I'll keep going. If I spook him again, I'll start the video. Stay tuned. All right, well, here's This camera, actually I was thinking about moving this camera, but that deer probably ran right through here. So I think I will keep this camera here for now. Last week I didn't get any pictures off of it. So hopefully I got some pictures this week. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright then, you can see fresh tracks where that deer just ran through here. So he ran right by my other camera, I'm sure. Here's more evidence that he was just running through here. Anyway, pretty cool. Alrighty then, looks like Ben's been on this side as well with his ATV. I know he's looking to try to make a better snowmobile trail. So I think Ben, if you're watching, it might be too late this year, but I'd be happy to come and bring the chainsaw together. We could probably easily, expand this trail. And if we don't do it this year, we could easily do it in the spring. Anyway, let's go to the last camera. That last camera, it looked like that deer, it looked like he diverted his path. So I was watching the tracks and then I didn't see them next to the other camera. So I don't know if he ran by the first camera. I don't think he ran by the second camera, unfortunately, but I could be wrong. So it'll all be on the footage. So if I get them captured on the video, I will add it at the end of this video. Stay tuned. Very cool. This lady just got an owl off the road. Saved it. See ya. Wow, that was exciting. I wish I would have had my camera out. That's twice. I could have got the buck earlier and I could have got that. That was so cool. So basically all the traffic stopped. This lady, I was wondering what was going on, so I put my four-way flashers on and I see something in the road. Anyway, she gets out with this little blanket and she goes up to this owl that's in the middle of the road. She comes around it and then she basically grabs it and it tries to fly away and she's got a hold of its legs. And then anyway, she just kind of wrapped it around in her arms and walked it to her car. And that's when I took the quick little video. But so I don't know if it's a veterinarian that came to this. Maybe it's been there for a while. I'm not sure, but wow, I wish I would have caught that part. At least I'm describing what I saw. Very cool. Ha! See ya! Alrighty then, I picked up the pizza. I can't wait till I get to Perth. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have a slice of that. Ha! I'll let you know how it is. See ya. Alrighty then. Cheers! Got myself a coffee to go with my pizza. I took a and I had to get some napkins. Grab some napkins at McDonald's because this pizza is greasy. Well, a little bit greasy. Anyway, it's really, really tasty. I'm just gonna grab a slice here. Oh yeah, so good. Yeah, it's this is their number 3 special from Tomasino's in Perth, and it's got pepperoni, ham, and salami, and it is cheesy good, very tasty. I'm gonna eat that, but I'm not gonna record and eat. See ya. Alrighty then, got the heater on in here. Just gonna warm the place up. Then I'm gonna tape it, and I got my paintbrush. I'm just gonna I think I'll just do all the edges for now. I got 2 pieces of plywood to put here, and I'll just paint the edges of these as well because they're gonna need to be cut. And I'll trim them next week. And then I'll mount them next week, but they'll already have the paint trim on them. So anyway, I'm just gonna let this warm up for a bit. And then in the meantime, I'll go check the pictures and the videos from the trail cams at the property. Stay tuned. All right, I'll just take a little bit of time and tape all around the room, just so I don't get tape up on the ceiling. Not that it matters, but because it is white. But take the little extra effort, it won't be too bad. It'll look good. I'll show you what it looks like. it's funny. It's like a little nail there. Perfect spot to hold it. Anyway, I'll just finish the rest of the room. Then I need to do a quick, there's a bunch of nails on the wall. I'm just gonna take those off. Probably don't need to do it right now, but just get that done. And I'm just gonna do a light sanding. There's a couple of spots where there's like stickers and other stuff on the wall, so I'll get that done. And then I'll get all set for painting. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I gotta tell you about that pizza. Oh man, that was so good. Tomasino's in Perth. First time I've ever tried it. I've driven by it so many times. Anyway, I'm glad I did. It was delicious. I got the number 3, which is pepperoni, salami, and ham. You saw the ham on the top. It was delicious. I love salami on a pizza. Oh man. Whew, that was good. That's probably one of the best pizzas I've had in Ottawa, like in the area. I mean, I really like Spartan Pizza in Kentville. And then there used to be a place in Elgin. I think it's Rito Restaurant, I think it was called, but they closed it down. But they had really good pizza there. And this is like one of the top pizzas I've had. It was so good. The cheese was good. The salami, pepperoni, the ham. The ham was interesting. I was like, I've never seen that before. Ham on top like that. Anyway, very good. You know, I'm just gonna sip on my coffee to pull some of these nails out. Get organized. It's amazing, this heater. What a great little heater. I haven't actually used it in years. It was out in the workshop, or in the shed that's going to become a workshop. All right, a couple more on this side. All right. I mean, it's already 63 degrees in here. I haven't had the heat on all day, so it was like 50, about 50 degrees, I think, in this room, which is the furthest from the heaters. Anyway, it's already up 13 degrees in like 10 minutes. So it does a good job heating a small area. Anyway, I'm gonna get, I'll get this tape all up and do a little bit of sanding. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. Yeah, just like the sanding, like this is where the mirror was, so the screws, there's like just a little bit of a pullback of the wood, like out this way. So I'll just kind of flush that up a bit. Anywhere there was a nail or a screw in the wall, yeah, that'll work. Spots like this as well. Spots like this. Like here with this paint down here. Just get that a little bit flush. Same this paint here where that shelf was. Just kind of that's pretty much it. There's a few other spots, so I'll just I'll play around with that. It'll just make it, it'll make the paint flatter. Like you won't see anything anywhere where it kind of splotches outwards. Then I don't have to sand it down later. Just do one coat. Now I can figure out I want to do two-tone color. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if I'm going to do white at the top and color at the bottom, or white at the bottom and color at the top, and just have a trim that goes all the way to the side. I think I'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. Anyway, let me finish the tape and then I'll get started with painting the outside border. I'll just get that done. I think that'll be good. for this week, I think. Then next week I can get a roller and roll it, and then figure out what I'm gonna do for a different paint color, and then also what I want to do with this back wall. Obviously this closet's in the way, but if I move this out of the way, ooh, without spilling my coffee, that would have been bad. Yeah, I want to have like a nice accent wall. So I'm thinking pine, pine, pine. Maybe not the whole wall. Maybe just something where you come in and you go, oh, that looks nice. So I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear, right? This is all, it's just fun. I want to get this room so that it's ready whenever I have some guests over, right? Because it hasn't been used in years. So the other room, I've had some guests over a couple times and they've stayed in the girls' old room because there's 2 little single beds in there, and the girls, they took all their stuff home, but Ben left all this stuff here. So anyway, I've got all that stuff stored away for him, which I think he'll like. I wish I would have had some of the stuff that I had growing up still at home, but it's not there. Anyway, that's it for right now. I'm going to get the tape done, then I'll start the painting. Stay tuned. I hate painting, and I haven't even started painting yet. Anyway, at least I got that tape up. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, I decided to put some tape on the floor as well. I was going to use the floor covering, paint floor covering, but I'm just going to wait and use this once I get the roller. When I do the rolling next week. This is just a pain to walk around. So I'll just put that up here for now. That'll be when I do the roller. Because I mean, I'm just using brush. I'll just take my time, and I've got green tape on the floor and green tape up on the top. So anyway, I guess it's time. I bought a little, got an old brush that I had here, and then I got this this little guy. So I'll put some paint in it, and I'll show some of it, and then I'll show the final result. I do not like painting, so, but I gotta do it. So let's get at it. Stay tuned. I dripped a little paint on the floor already. Oh well. Did I tell you I hate painting? Some people actually find this relaxing. Not me. Actually, it's not that bad. All right, well, I'm going to continue, and then I'll show a little bit more. Stay tuned. I got to get paint into the little cracks. So this is old paneling, so it's got like a fake line, and it's I need to get it in there too. Far from perfect, but I just realized I gotta tape the window too. Stay tuned. Oh, painter's elbow! Ha! Not bad. I find a little more paint is a little better. It goes on better too. Anyway, that's probably enough boring video for you for now. I am going to finish the rest and then I'll show you. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, cheers! Where are we? Miller Lite. Oh, I earned this one. Oh yeah, putting up with this paint stuff. Oh, that's good. Did I tell you I don't like the painting? Anyway, it's all done. Well, all of the trim part, all the floor, ceiling, all the edges. It's not perfect, but hey, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna roll over it next weekend and the room will be a nice white room. And then I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna do a second color or just put trim up. I definitely want to do something on the back wall. Something that just says cottage. Pine, like in the main room. Cedar, like in the bathroom. I'm not sure. I'm going to pick something and it's going to have a nice wood look. I might just keep the rest white. And then, and maybe when I do my room, eventually, maybe I'll do my room in a different color than white. Maybe like a light blue. Cottagey blue. I don't know. Anyway, I'll think about that. For now, that's it for this week's video. So I think, you know, I'm not sure if I'm going to call it Cottage, Spare Room, and Workshop Part 1, or if I'm going to call it Workshop and Cottage, Spare Room Part 1. I don't know yet. When I edit the video, I'll see what comes out of it. But hey, some good pictures and good videos at the end here from the property. For now, cheers, see ya, and enjoy the pictures and videos. Thanks for watching. See ya.